Well, hello everyone. I know it's been a few days, but I figured I better get on here and show you a great deal that I got. My son's friends with a farmer because he works at the local elevator, and he made friends with a farmer. And this particular farmer was combining this year and had a bearing go out of his combine. He was combining beans and happened to catch his bean field on fire. He's just about done with the bean field, so he didn't lose a whole lot of beans. But the sad part is the fire spread from his bean field over into his cornfield. And it actually ended up destroying a good portion of his cornfield. Well, my son had talked to him and asked him about the corn, what he's doing with it. Well, he had a local farmer reach out to him and asked him about the corn, because some of it was still standing and some did get burnt to the ground. So there's ears of corn laying all over in his field. But anyhow, another local farmer reached out to him and wanted to know about buying the corn from him. If he's going to combine it, that he'd buy it, because he wanted to feed it to his cattle. And so that local farmer ended up getting it, working out a deal where he ended up buying the corn. The farmer that owned the field combined it, and then the other farmer brought a truck down, they loaded corn on there. Well, my son had asked him about it, what he was getting for the corn, that he said that we'd be interested in buying some. And so we ended up getting this corn half price, half of what they're getting at the elevator. So anyhow, I'm going to show you all this corn that I end up getting, and I'll tell you the price that I paid for it. But let me get this camera turned around and I'll show you the containers of corn that I have. Here's the containers. I have these IBC totes, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus I have this big stainless tank here and 2 55-gallon drums. So that's how much corn I have. That's $350 worth of corn. Well, that's what I end up paying, $350. So that's a good haul. Like I said, I've never bought grain for my pigs or my chickens. I've always just found corn and beans that have been spilt in the cornfields during harvest. I usually get enough to carry me through all winter long. Plus, I always go over to the bean plant where my wife works, because the drivers come out with their semis, and after dumping their loads, sometimes there's beans hung up in the hopper, and they'll beat on their hopper, and they're always leaving piles of beans along the road. And so I go over and scoop that up, as well as bean meal. Well, I thought I'd just share that with you. This great purchase of corn for me. Like I said, I got it for half price of going. If I'd went to the elevator and bought the same amount of corn, it'd been $700. But I'm gonna let you go. I'll see y'all later, and don't forget I love you. Bye.